all your photos, all your videos, all your music is lost forever. There's many of us that have not backed up anything. There's also a lot of us that do back things up in the cloud, and they say it's up there. I can't see it, but it's up there, and you know you're spending a lot of money every month to save it up there. There's this team that came along with Ultimate Backup. You can plug it into your Mac, your PC, your phones, your tablets, and it will back up everything. And it will do it for free. You never need to spend any penny on it. We have 3 colors, silver, purple, or blue. I can't recommend it enough. It's what I use. I bought my mom one because she never backed up anything on her phone. And she has photos of me and Chelsea and my children and grandkids on there. And I said, Mom, what would you do if you lost it or it broke? And she had no answer, but she didn't know how to back it up. This is the easiest way. All right, here's the reason it's my pick of the show. We are doing this at the lowest price I've ever seen. It's down from $150 to $79.99, and it's on Flex, and it's free shipping and handling. My dear friend Stephanie McKee is back here in Pennsylvania.
Hey.
I'm so happy to see you.
Good to see you, Adam.
Stephanie, here or in St. Pete, this story is compelling and it's real. We can't be without this.
You know, it is an essential. We all know we have to back up everything on our phones, our tablets, our laptops, but we don't always know how to do it. That is why Ultimate Backup was created by a company that's been here at HSN since 2009. We have helped tens of thousands of people back up all of their most precious family memories, all of those photos and videos, and our most important documents, mortgages, real estate documents, health documents, identification, marriage certificates. What if you had everything in one place, physically in your hand? That is what Ultimate Backup does. So do you want to see how easy it is to use?
Now, this isn't going to take long.
It's going to take like a few seconds.
To preload anything, download anything at all, right?
Yes, this is the 500 gigabyte solid state drive. It's super lightweight at just a few ounces. It doesn't have any heavy moving parts. Solid state drive is like the latest in this kind of technology. So 500 gigabytes is a ton of storage. I've got it plugged into my MacBook, but we'll show you that in a second. So you're seeing this other person plug it into their PC and do the whole backup. So yes, it works with every device, PC, Mac, any phone, any tablet, Apple, Android. It has antivirus software. If you happen to have a computer that has gotten a virus in the past and you're worried about transferring files from the old computer with the virus to a new one, this is going to help you do that without transferring any viruses. So I've plugged it in. The screen comes up. I'm going to choose which I want to back up. You can do photos, videos, documents, spreadsheets, music. There's even the option to transfer contacts from your phone or social media. You decide, and then here's the button. Don't blink. One button, and it is moving everything, and you can see it. You have that peace of mind that everything is moving. I saw a picture of my dog in there. Oh, that family vacation to Maine. It's all now completely backed up. You get that big green happy check mark so you know you're done. And then this is one of the coolest parts. I have not only backed up this MacBook, I have backed up my iPhone, a different laptop, an Android phone, and these folders are all neat, tidy, and organized in the exact way that they were on all of those devices.
They do it so well, and let me tell you a little something about the folks behind Ultimate Backup. They created a product that they knew anybody could use because they are well aware that moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, we need this easy solution. We now live in this digital world and we've got our lives on our phones, our lives on our computers, and all this virus and spyware and malware and Trojans and people hacking into things and losing stuff. You can't lose it. The cost to store all your memories is zero. Absolutely nothing. You buy this one time, it backs up everything, it recognizes what it's doing, it doesn't do duplicates, and obviously 500 gigs is a massive amount of storage, which is why Stephanie had done multiple computers, her computer, her husband's computer, you can do it all. If you want blue or silver, fewer than 300. Forgive me, blue or purple, fewer than 300, and they are the most popular.
The purple's
blue,
cute, yeah.
Purple or the silver available. Again, I own this. My mom owns this. I can't say enough good things about it. I wish I could present it every single week. It's even easier than we're saying it is. Free shipping and handling, $79 and change. Can we also just mention, Stephanie, this day and age where we talk about cloud storage? A lot of us don't love that.
Okay, so on this phone, my phone, I was paying $14 a month for cloud storage every single month. Over my lifetime, that's hundreds and even thousands of dollars. I got the notification recently. Ultimate Backup came into my life just in time because that dreaded notification said you don't have any more space on your phone. I had over 20,000 photos. I did not want to spend the time and energy to delete all of my favorite photos of my family and friends and precious memories. Well, here's what you do. You can free up space on your phone. This is the Ultimate Backup, 500 gigabytes. It comes with this cool cord that can be USB or USB-C. I am using the USB-C there because all of our newest electronics come with USB-C. And I have downloaded the free Ultimate Backup app. Now, when you plug it in, it'll prompt you to do that. You never pay a subscription. We're getting rid of the cloud storage fees. So you can plug it in. And again, just like on my computer, you just have that one button that you press. So I can start it. It's going to look at the tens of thousands of photos and back them all up. I'm just going to cancel for now. But you've got so many cool things in addition to clearing out space on your phone, not having to pay for cloud storage, preserving everything. You've also got, this is the phone scanner. If you have those old photos that you want to preserve forever, you can take a picture of them on here and then use our cool photo editing software to make them better. You can erase things from your photo. I'll show you that in a second. You can retouch and colorize. So here, I'm going to show you a few photos that we've done that for. All of your old wrinkled photos, the black and white, bring it to life with color. Look at the old, I mean, it's deteriorating.
This is like a bonus that it does this.
This is built into the app. If you want to go to the Apple or Android store and look up Ultimate Backup now, you can. This alone, if you are the family archivist, if you love giving meaningful gifts, how great to have this software built in. I would pay more than $80 for this software.
And I do want to, and letting me know, guys, we have 10 minutes or sell out. Those two colors are most likely to get very limited at this stage. You can buy, and just to explain this, because you can buy Ultimate Backup for $79.99, but typically what we do is we'll offer the 500 gigs and then there'll be a smaller capacity and then an entry-level capacity. We're doing the big one at the $79. So you're getting much more. Now, why is that important? It means that a lot of folks that buy the smaller capacities come back to buy another one or a third one because they run out of space. The benefit of getting the 500 gigs is that you have got so much space. You're not going to know what to do with it all. So you'll be able to keep downloading and saving and backing up all of your photos, all of your videos, all of your music, all of your important documents for a long, long time. So value for money, the big one is the best one. We're doing the big one at the lowest price ever at $79 and change, and of course that free shipping and handling. Purple and blue is really last call now. Silver is doing very well. I love that you get to choose the color. It comes in the storage little case as well, which is really nice. Nothing, Stephanie, that you've done has been in any way other than the actual steps. It's as easy as you're making it look.
That's right. On the computer, you open up Ultimate Backup. You can choose which kinds of files you want to back up, and you press a button. It automatically moves everything for you, and it makes it so I don't mess it up. When I backed everything up in the past, I was never sure that I was doing it right. I was dragging and dropping. I was definitely doing duplicates and taking up too much space. I wasn't sure if I was missing important things. It is smart. It knows what it has backed up before and won't back up duplicates. So you can use it frequently. If you want to plug it in every month, it'll download or move everything that you need, clear up space on your old device. It's almost back to school season. Perfect for new computers, for transferring from one computer for another, for the student in your life. If you want to get this as a gift, every student needs this for their school project and all of those large school files. But even more timely, it's summer and we're going on vacation. So if you have that phone that just doesn't have any space anymore, get the Ultimate Backup right now. Clear up your phone so you can go on vacation with practically a new phone with all of that storage space. And then after vacation, vacation after you've captured all of those precious family memories. For me, it was a trip to Rhode Island just recently with my friends and family, and I used this right afterwards. So all of those videos, and there's some large file sizes. I took tons of videos of my little niece and nephew, and I know that I have them physically in my hand. To give you a little perspective or context about how large this is, 500 gigabytes, my 20,000 photos in my phone that are all now on here took up 10% of the storage on here. Yes, this is like almost 160,000 photos you could fit on here if you have that many. But you also want to think about computers today. They often come with 64 gigabytes of storage.
Great point.
So this is maybe like 8 times. You could save like 8 computers worth of files on here if you needed to. And then the other thing that I really think is important to me is that all of those things that I need that I keep on my computer, maybe my big desktop computer, files from my filing cabinet that I've scanned and saved digitally, I know that if there were an emergency and I had to grab something, I'd keep my ultimate backup in the case. It's safe, it's extra protected in there, and weighing just a few ounces, I can grab this if, heaven forbid, there's a fire, a flood. I mean, the natural disasters are crazy these days. So this is a little insurance policy.
And it's funny because as Stephanie says that, you kind of see how we're torn, right? Because there's one side of the story which is, look, you might be out of space on your phone. We can free up space by downloading the images, right? And the videos. You're going to free up space again. That's a big story. And then you've got this other side, which is, listen, we need to protect those important videos and photos. Because if something were to happen, you were to drop it, you were to break it, it was stolen away from you, there was an emergency,
oh gosh,
right? Or let's say it's stuff on your computer and there is some kind of virus and it's sabotaged. Where did you back up your things? I mean, the reality is this, and I say this, you know, knowing that I've had this conversation with my mom so many times. She went 10 years of having a different iPhone, right? And she never backed up anything on these phones ever. And I said, what are you going to do if something happens to it? She had no answer. Well, I don't know how to do it. I think there's millions of people in that situation. I want you to know, you buy this product, you plug it into your phone, it will back it up for you by pressing a button. You have to have something like this. And honestly, I've seen all the brands, I've seen all the options. This is the easiest, simplest, and tonight the best in terms of affordability. Here's what's left. If you're looking to order, the silver, they are letting me know we have fewer than 500 left, so fewer than 500. If you want the blue or the purple, I'm now 190, 195 left, so they are en route to a sellout. This isn't the first show that we've done this, it's the last full airing that we've got currently scheduled. Because Stephanie, you were on wasn't it 1 a.m. or something?
Yeah, today pretty much.
So it's just been red hot because the price is so low.
It is such a good price. I mean, I remember when 500 gigabytes of very complicated storage solutions first came out. When I was in college, I was trying to use them to back everything up. They were so hard to use, and they were hundreds of dollars in the past. But the thing about technology is that as it evolves, it gets more affordable.
It's true.
So we have a really great price today on an innovative system. I agree with you, Adam, that this is the easiest backup system that I've ever seen. It takes the guesswork out. One click, one button. It has antivirus, so if you are worried about transferring viruses, it will make sure to not transfer anything with a virus. And this is kind of the new way. I want to show you the old way of how I sometimes would try and store things. Flash drives. These are teeny tiny. I would lose them. I have no idea what's on there. Duplicates. CDs. This is out the window. Where do I put a CD in any computer today? Now you can preserve everything, whereas before it was a mess. You can stay organized, neat, and tidy with all of your folders. Well, actually, I don't have it plugged in. I'll go ahead and plug it in and show you again, because it's just that USB-C input that you plug into your computer, and it works with mobile too. So this is going to work absolutely any phone, tablet, or computer, your desktop, your laptop, your PCs, your MacBooks, Chromebooks, your son's iPhone, your daughter's Android. This is for the whole family.
So true.
So it's got enough storage space to have everyone's documents on there, and it is one button. So I'm opening it now. It's going to take a minute to load, and I know that once I move everything onto Ultimate Backup, I'm not paying to store it on the cloud, and only I have access to it. It's secure because it's a physical, tangible device.
Yes.
So there you see the screen. That's the one button. And then this is what I really wanted to show you, the file organization. That's huge for me because you know where everything is. It's in the exact file system or folder system that you had on the old computer. So if you're transferring from one computer to another, one phone to another, especially if you're going Apple to Android, use this. Move your contacts, your photos, your music. This is going to make that transfer process super easy because not only is there the one button to move everything onto the Ultimate Backup, there's another button that says restore, and it puts everything back on another device.
All these are features that you'll really appreciate, because that's another question that folks have is when I do buy a new computer, when I do get a new phone, how can I transfer things across? This helps you migrate those items. Again, videos, photos, music, special documents that you've got, and it allows you to do it so quickly and easily. Purple and blue, final few dozen now. Silver is in the lead as our bestseller, but I have around 420, 430 of those left before that is gone. Yes, we're getting it because the price is so low. I do think that this value for this capacity is really key. You don't need to keep buying multiples of them. And, you know, typically it's 79 and change. It would be the smaller model, which is fine, but we've heard your feedback and you say, listen, I don't want to have to buy a second one and a third one. Give me more than I need. That way I know for years and years and years, I can keep downloading, I can keep preserving and securing without worrying that I will run out of space. And that is why this is most definitely the ultimate backup. It's everything we're saying it is and more.
And you know what? The easy part is huge because not everyone is techie. I consider myself techie, and I've always felt like this process is intimidating, difficult, like I'm messing it up. With this, you can't mess it up. And if you get confused, we have US-based customer service that you can call or write to through the Ultimate Backup when you plug it in. When you plug it in, it's not downloading any software. The screen pops up. You can press the button. It's super easy. You can plug it into your phone. It will connect to an app, so you can physically put everything on this device, or if you have Wi-Fi, you can upload everything digitally through the app, and it will then put it on the device when you put it in your computer next time. So lots of ways to use it, but my favorite is just plug it in, click the button, done. That is so easy for me.
I don't have to worry about Bluetooth. I don't have to worry about Wi-Fi. I don't have to download an app. I don't have all these steps to go through, all these hoops I've got to jump through to get the job done. If you want the purple, around 75 left. If you want the blue, we are now under 90 left before that is sold out. Final presentation of the day, free shipping and handling, and just a great, well-designed product. Just so you know, these little storage cases that you get, keep it in there. We get this question a lot, but once you've backed up, you know, all your important information, a lot of people put this in a safe, they put it in a safety deposit, they put it in a special drawer, in a file. If you ever needed to leave the house in an emergency, this is what you would grab, and you'd know that you're able to take all your important stuff with you quickly and easily and simply. I promise it's that easy. Some of the other ones, Stephanie, you know, because you've seen them as well, they're too complicated and people don't like them.
You can easily mess them up. Right. We want something that we use every day and we know it's not saving duplicates. It is going to keep you so organized, so easy to use.
So good to see you.
Good to see you, Adam. I'll see you again real soon.
Oh yeah, of course, we've got Vivitar.
We're going to talk about something really fun.
Yeah, we've got the coolest gadget coming up as well. I do want to let you know we have less than 3 hours before our clearance event is all wrapped up.